Hello, this is JJ McKeever for Common Sense. You know, with all the insults and buffoonery that has filled the Republican Party since the beginning of the presidential process, which, by the way, seemed to start the day after the last presidential election, it seems like we only have one adult left standing in the room. Unfortunately for John Kasich, the governor of Ohio, he's caught on a little late. Unless the Republican convention becomes a battleground where no candidate has the necessary number of votes to carry the Republican banner into the general election, and we have a lot of backroom bickering to choose the nominee, Governor Kasich will be on the outside looking in. And it's a shame. From the original pool of 17 people trying to be a president on the Republican side, there are a few I thought had the experience and the level-headedness to be president. Trust me, I'm not including Trump and Cruz in that list. However, Kasich was one of the people that I could see myself voting for. For everything I read, he's done a decent job running Ohio, got people to work together, and moved their government agenda forward. You know, that's everything we lack now in the country, and it won't be any different with Trump, Cruz, Clinton, or Sanders as president. As for the Republicans listening, have you looked at the polls lately? Granted, they change quickly, and polls only seem to matter if your candidate is in the lead. But there have been several out in the past week showing the three Republican candidates going up against Hillary Clinton. Trump and Cruz get beat like the Cleveland Browns in a football game. It isn't even close. John Kasich is the only one that comes out as being able to defeat Clinton in the general election. And as a Republican, that is what makes me so sick about the presidential race. The two people leading are concentrating on their base. One has really no idea what America is by how he talks, and the other is aiming at such a narrow conservative base that it might get him the nomination in the end, but he's going to get blitzed in the election. I like to win. I used to think the Republican Party liked to win. After 2012, the party talked about expanding their tent and letting more people in. Sometimes I think they went in reverse and they went from a circus tent to a pup tent. On the other hand, a circus tent is certainly appropriate to what we are seeing now. The America of 2016 is a lot different from 1980. I've always felt that the Republicans are stuck in some type of time warp and do not see the obvious. Furthermore, America tries to be an inclusive country. Obviously, we have sucked at it at times, and we still struggle with it today. But Americans are all genders, races, religions, and ethnic backgrounds. If you do not even attempt to work with that basic concept in mind, you're going to lose. John Kasich is a person who does that. He runs a diverse state with a diverse population. That's what our country needs. 4 years ago, that is what the Republican Party called for. I guess that's what happens when bullies and dogma pundits run for president. They win primaries because they appeal to people who think like they do. Fortunately for the country, there aren't enough people like them to put those people in the White House. I'm sorry, Governor Kasich. I hope something happens to give you a chance to be the Republican nominee. Sometimes, though, you can't avoid the math. And for those who hope Trump or Cruz is the nominee, don't go crying when the math kicks you in the teeth in November.